guys, I'm Michelle Isom. I'm 5'6", I weigh 280 pounds, and I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada.
I'm Stacy Hollingsworth, and I'm 32, and I weigh 333 pounds, and I am from Las Vegas, Nevada.
I don't think I said my age. I'm 25, but day after tomorrow, I'm 26.
Birthday party!
Birthday! As you can see, we are the perfect candidates for this season of The Biggest Loser. Don't hit me!
See, this is why we work, because she's very physical, and I'm so not aggressive in that way, but I just sit here and enjoy it, I guess. Or not enjoy it, I just take
weird.
it. I just take it. Because one of these days, I'm going to kick her
One of these
butt.
days she's going to sock me in the face.
One of these days I'm going to...
I didn't do anything mean just now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Velociraptor.
Birthday. What does your typical day look like?
Well, I start my day between 6:45 and 7:45, and then I get up and I run around trying to get myself to work. Usually means I don't eat breakfast. I run to work. And I sit at my desk all day. I'm a paralegal at a law firm. There's one attorney I work with right now, and I just do everything for him. But it all requires me to sit at my desk and go like this all day long.
I mean, I do that too.
But sometimes I do this all day long. And then my phone rings, and it's my cousin. I don't mean to talk to her.
And then my phone rings.
It's a conspiracy. I feel like I should answer it, but I don't want to.
I hung up on them.
Even though that my life has been full of ups and downs and a lot of hard times, it hasn't all been bad, and it's been good to see my brother and sister both move on from their disabilities and conquer them and become independent. And now that they're independent and my brother is married and my sister is getting on with her life, it's time for me to do the same. It's time for me to stop hiding behind their disabilities and work on the problems that I have or the challenges that I face.
You are a sperm. Okay, calm down.
They don't want to see that.
I don't like you that much. Fine. I lost my job in April, and my schedule really changed because I went from being this crazy, busy person, psychotic, never eating anything ever, to I spent all of May unemployed. I was unemployed for a month, and then I found a job as personal assistant for this lady who wrote a book. And so now I spend every day, I wake up, take a shower, and I get dressed, and I run out the door, and I go run all of her errands, and take her kids to the orthodontist, and clean up after her dogs, and wash her kitchen, while she goes and rides her bike, and goes to the gym, and does speaking arrangements, and flies all over the country, and writes more books. And so I'm an enabler.
Sounds like it.
I'm an enabler for her fabulous lifestyle of the rich and authorish.
I want to be rich and authorish.
That'd be cool.
I think I'll write a book.
Ding!
Exactly.
What is your diet like?
My diet consists of food. Lots and lots of food.
I don't eat.
Well, I don't eat like right, because I should be eating breakfast, and I should be eating healthy lunch and dinner.
Why do you think weight is your problem?
Well, I started gaining weight when I hit puberty, and it just went up from there. So I think it's all hormonal reasons. And I know that I didn't know until I was 18 that I was diagnosed with PCOS, but that was part of the problem.
What's PCOS?
It's polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it's really common right now, and one of the major side effects is weight gain. It's basically a hormone imbalance, and the doctors have always told me to lose weight, I have to exercise like 24/7.
That's ADOS.
What's ADOS?
Attention deficit. Oh, shiny.
So like ADD for really extreme cases.
I spent a lot of money, and I hired a personal trainer last year, and I actually was working really well with him, and then he quit. He just, one day he called me, he says, I'm not going to be your trainer anymore, I've assigned you to a new trainer, and he wasn't there anymore, and it just felt like, not only did he quit his job, but it felt like he quit on me, because he'd talked me into it. Like, I'd worked with him, and he's like, okay, get this program, I'm going to work with you, I'm going to be with you the whole way, and then it was like we hit one hiccup where my measurements weren't changing, but I was feeling better, and then next thing I know, he quit on me, and it was one of those moments where you're like, why am I here?
And I have a trainer that I would love to still work with, but I can't afford it. And that's the biggest thing is, I want to lose weight and I have the motivation and the desire to lose weight, but I feel like I have to invest so much money into doing it. Or if I knew how to do it myself and I knew the tools and like the tricks to go into the gym and say, this is what I'm going to do and it's going to be effective and I can do it, and leave feeling like I had a good workout rather than just, oh, I did 30 minutes on the treadmill because it sounded right and I kind of broke a sweat, but I don't really think I did anything.
Stacy and I met in 2007. It was April.
Wow, you have a good memory.
Because it was general conference.
Oh, yeah.
At
Jenny's house.
Yes, we met in April 2007. I had just moved back from North Carolina from where I was going to school, moved back in with my parents, my mom. Moved back in with my mom, and we met up at a friend's house, and I don't know why, but we became friends.
The rest is history.
The rest is history.
I think because we're both super sarcastic, and we really just kind of hit it off because we were funny.
Funny looking.
You.
Oh.
I'm sure they're gonna love that. You said you wanted to see our fat.
I don't want to be pink.
Can we be purple?
I hate pink.
I hate pink.
Can we be green? Or blue?
I could do green or blue. Or purple.
But if you do blue, I'll call you a Smurf the entire season.
That would be funny.
Let's do blue. I
call
her
a
blue.
Smurf. When was the first time we actually did something together though? What would it be doing?
You expect me to remember?
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite Stacy memory. I love the time. I think it was a Saturday. And I was home, and it was late, and I got a phone call, and Stacy's like, "Well, what are you doing right now?" I said, "I'm tired. I'm in my pajamas. I don't have the energy to go do anything." And she goes, "Well, there's something wrong with your car." I'm like, "How would you know that there's something wrong with my car? My car?" And she's like, "You need to go outside. I was just in your neighborhood. I drove by. There's something going on with your car. You gotta go outside." And I'm like, alright, whatever. So I go outside in my pajamas, and my car is covered in hearts. And it's got this little Horton Hears a Who book on it. And it's from Stacy and our friend Leah, who decided that because I hadn't been around very much and they knew I was stressed out, they wanted to remind me that I have friends.
Favorite Michelle moment. I have a lot of favorite Michelle moments. Most of them are, I can't remember exactly the specifics, but most of them involve some kind of song, or some kind of musical moment, because anytime we'd be talking about something, Michelle would start singing a song, not necessarily the way the song is written, but it would be a song.
Because if there's not an actual song that fits the moment, I'll make it up.
I love you.
My mom loves me.
I love you more. But not in that weird kind of way. I don't swing that way.
Speaking of swinging.
Oh, I love the swing sets.
Mine has a questionable bottom.
When you swing, don't go front up.
Come on, Stacy. Come on.
Drop it.
No.
Drop it. You don't need no stinking cues.
Fine.
And no
You could be my fat pillow. Maybe if I drive slow enough, the camera won't fall. Not true.
Hey, Stacy.
Yes, Michelle.
Do you want kids?
I do want kids.
You need a man.
I do need a man.
Have you ever had a man?
No.
Have you ever had a man?
No, I haven't. I'm taller than you.
No,
I'm
not
as
quite.
tall as you.
Let's see.
So we're cheekbones.
And that's the end of that.
What more do you want? This doesn't work. I did that other short. Let's go get it in the mail.
Hi, guys. I just wanted to take one last second to tell you how much this means to us, and to tell you a little more about Stacy. I know that you have another video about me, so you know a little more about me, but Stacy isn't always the best at expressing how much she means to all of us. You know, because her sister can't go out and make her own friends, Stacy shares her friends, and she's just such a kind and giving and loving person that I really hope that someday she can find a guy who thinks the same about her, because she needs it. And we're joking that, I mean, I just got back from my brother's wedding, and he's been married twice, and she and I are still waiting for someone to love us, and still waiting for our first boyfriends and first kisses and first things like that, to get asked out on a date for the first time. And this means so much to us to have the opportunity to go out there and make a change so that we can live our lives, and we're willing to do anything that it takes. And we'd like to thank you for giving us the opportunity to send in this application and send in these videos and let you have a chance to get to know us. And we hope that you like what you see, and give me a call or give us an email or anything if you'd like to hear more from us. And we look forward to seeing more and more seasons of this show, because we really love it. Hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye.